What's up, Internet? We are here in the town. Hopefully actually gonna get to empty our pockets today. That would be kind of nice. Kind of the problem with starting this late in the day means that the only way we are going to have that option is to go to the next town over, which is fine. But, you know, if what happened yesterday happens again, which seems wildly unlikely, you know, we're kind of stuck. But, we'll see what we can do. Certainly we're going to make a couple bells off these bugs. I'm not sure what else we'll do tonight. I think this will probably be a shorter one, although I'm not sure. I know I've got a lot of videos I need to go put up live, though. But here we go, back on the train. Hopefully not too massive disappointment this time. We hope. Now, who are we going to deal with today? Oh, look. It's Blanca. I'm not sure what to do with her face tonight. What should I do about her face? I don't really have any ideas. I guess we'll just sort of wing it. And see what we can do with this. Oh, hey, a turnip top. She looks good in that. Alright, Blanca. I have to draw you a face, because I can't get out of this without drawing you a face. Therefore, prepare to have a face drawn. I think you need a pink face. And then you need eyes that are clearly those ones. I think they should be light blue. And then we will draw the inside of pupils black, because of course we will. Then she needs a nose. Clearly she needs some form of nose. Now, tradition dictates it would probably be that, or maybe that. Although that looks more like a mouth to me. But, you know how it is. When have we ever done anything traditionally? This will be her nose. And she will have a dark green nose. And for a mouth, be this one, and it will be purple. Like that. That's her mouth. And that's our creepy cat lady. It's a great face. You look wonderful. I need to go empty my pockets now because they are full of bugs. It's kind of gross keeping them in there. Alright, let us go to Nooks. Sell a whole bunch of crap. Oh good, it opens today. We're already doing better than yesterday. Oopsie. I would like to sell Nook this and 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 this. This. That, and finally that guy. And we will make 24,000 bells with that. That is not too shabby. What painting is this? I'm not sure if this is one we have or not. A worthy painting. I actually wrote down the paintings we needed. Where did I put that list? It is underneath everything. No, we don't need this one. Get host and follow alerts. You're mistaking me for someone who knows how to do that, and also has the time to know how to do that and make it happen. At some point, it'll happen, but right now, that is beyond my caliber of understanding. Right now, I'm still working on channel art that I've been trying to get done for like a year, so... It's in the pipeline, but it's not the biggest priority of mine right now. Alright, so let's sell this crap, just to empty our pockets again. Oh, and we gotta go through our letters, that's right. So we didn't do that yesterday. We need to go through our other mail for today, but that is not something that we're actually going to be able to sell or anything. But we will empty what we can for the moment. That's our shovel. We're going to need that. That's... Wow, we have like 2 days worth of presents just in our pockets. Well, to be fair, yesterday I couldn't go through the mail and stuff because my pockets were already full, and I couldn't empty my pockets because Nooks was closed. But he's not now, so nothing else. We're tidying up. So I gotta go through and clean my house at some point, though. Alright, time to sell some fossils. I don't think we're gonna get too much from these. A lot of them seemed like... What's wrong? A couple that I read seemed to be paperweights, but I guess we got a couple decent fossils because we have a bank deposit. Hooray. Still like 5 days out from getting the next bug we can catch. Fish. Bugs are until next month, I think. Unless that one locust is available this month. I'm not sure. That information I've gotten is kind of contradictory. Might show up during the latter part of this month for all I know. Spawning in this game is a little peculiar like that. Some stuff is like the start of month, sometimes halfway through. I know the jellyfish only exists for 2 weeks in this game, making it kind of dumb to catch. Well, if I recall, it's pretty much like the only thing you can catch in that 2-week window as well. Tangy! Stop running away and give me something to do. You have nothing. You silly tangerine. Goldie! Maybe you've got something for me to do. Nothing from Goldie either. Is everyone already just fulfilled in life and they don't need someone to help? I'm not sure I can live in a world like that. I need to help. It's what I do. Nothing for Chow either. Oh, I can pluck this while I'm here. I don't think we're going to run into too many bugs because they're going to stop spawning right around now. I think we can run into cicadas for a little bit longer, but dragonflies and stuff are about to stop. Really? Everyone just, like, has everything covered. This is bizarre. Is there anything going on that I need to know about? Wendell. Which will be 2 days from now. Alright, well, Wendell's not the most important person we could run into, but that's something at least. Do you have something for me to do, Camo Frog? He has now borrowed Ace's catchphrase. I will catch you a bug. We don't have a lot to catch this time, but I will catch you something. Probably. Hey, something we can dig up. And also a bug. Awesome. Alright. Let's dig a thing up. And we got a fossil. Present from the Sky God. And I don't think we're going to be able to get it because we don't have a slingshot. And there's no tree in the way. At least we caught a locust. That totally makes up for that. Aww. I really wish there was, like, a more active way to get those. I think if it's flying near a cliff and you're standing on the cliff, you can, like, hit it with your shovel and it'll drop, but otherwise, there's just nothing actively you can do about the stupid flying present. And I think that's kind of a missed opportunity, and that is why there are slingshots in every game afterwards. It's weird that your niece wanted a locust, but alright. There's a cicada. Hey, the lighting's changing a little. Nice. Need a drone beetle. There's another cicada. Maybe Spike's got something for us. Oh no, he wants flowers. But all the flowers are going to our town. We can't help him. Sorry, Spike. You're on your own on this one. Ace, you need something? As long as it's not flowers, I'm willing to help. Flowers I can't help with. Alright. Well, really peculiar that there's just no one wanting help right now. It was kind of in the programming that at least 3 people at all times would require help in some way, shape, or form. But it just doesn't seem to be happening right now. Is Quetzal around? No, not in this acre. Where might he have gone? There's no fish in this pond. Which is also weird, because there should always be a fish in the pond. I wonder where Quetzal went. He shouldn't be too far away from his house, and yet he's not around. Do you need something? Because I'm here to do things. I'll go by Cube, sure. A quest. Onward. To go get the outdated video medium from Cube. For that is our journey. At least for the moment. I recall Cube being in that acre, but I'm not seeing him. There's Camo Frog. Cube. Where do you lose a big fat penguin in a bright orange shirt? Red. Red. Cookie. Alright. I shall get the tape from her then. This does not hamper my progress at all. Just affirms that I'm on the right track. Now then, Cookie! Give me videotape. You're not even, like, an acre separated from him. Why could you not just hand it to him? Maybe he scares her or something, I don't know. Anyway, you take this. An outfit? Is it a cool shirt? Because I'm already at a capacity with them. Denim. That doesn't really work as a hat. You know, like, kind of as a dress and, like, shirt, that kind of works, but as a hat, that just looks awful. I'll stick with my cool shirt, because it is, in fact, a cool shirt. Although I want the Gracie shirt still. Do you need something while I'm here, Pierce? Because a lot of people don't seem to need help, and I'm here to help. Nothing from him either. Get rid of that. This town might not be perfect, but at the very least, I'd like it to be clean. I was just there on your behalf. You could have handed it to me then, but alright, I guess I will go deliver this now. Sure, why not? Onward. Cookie's still probably afraid of him. Take this. Seeing these startled faces some of the animals have is kind of interesting. You don't see that in, like, the eyes very often. There's some really oddities when it comes to, like, faces. Like Spike, when he talks, his nostrils move around. And of course, like the kangaroos, their faces are just mirrored from their children's, so it's actually the children talking. There's lots of just weird stuff with faces in this game. And I'm about to catch that. Hooray! How much space do I have left? Oh, cabin bed. Got some space. Wonder where Velma's at. Of course, she is the one who tends to disappear all the time. Nothing for Tangy yet either. There's a little very skinny fish. I don't know what fish this is. Tiny fish. I don't think I need you for my collection because I'm positive I don't, but still. Oh, I can't wait until I get to finish my fish collection. Just a couple more weeks. I think our bug collection will be done around that time too. Which is kind of weird because that then leaves like a 4-month gap at least until like the bugs and fish cycle. There's just a huge amount of time in between, and I mean, I get that, you know, you're not going to find too many bugs in winter, but still. I shall rescue your glasses, Chow. You can count on me. It just comes across as weird that there's such an empty gap of collectibles. Especially considering this is a game where, you know, fall is like 3 months long. Here we don't even get fall, it's basically like summer for 2 months and then it's just winter for the rest of the year. You know, at least in this game there's fall months where bugs could exist. It seems like they're just gonna stop after summer. Stationary. Actually, I do have a fossil I need to get rid of, so that actually does help us a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. But we have to be careful not to fill up our inventory with letters, because we still have to collect our other letters for today. Maybe Camo Frog has something for us now. Still no idea where Velma's at, though. Nothing. I don't know why animals swap catchphrases. I think that's a little peculiar. I've never understood why that's a thing in this game. Oop. Get rid of that. But where is Velma? The world may never know. She just likes to disappear. Maybe she's a ghost. The ghost goat. Throw that away. Write this. Write this to them. Send that. Still haven't filled up our inventory to go to Nook's, though. In fact, we have even less room now. Or less, filled space, because money. Cookie, tell me you have something for me now. They're going to make each other sad if I let them talk. I can't let them talk, then. I think that is a barbell steed. Let's find out. Ooh, it's a carp. I think that's worth significantly more. Also, that would mark 2 fish we've had on 1 acre. Doesn't happen too often. It clearly doesn't want to be in this acre. It's not really designed to have more than 1 fish on acre at a time. And now there's no fish in this acre. I They help save the world's internal logic. You know, I don't really get the golden objects all that much. I mean, you basically have to complete collections or try to complete tasks that are like the only time you actually want to use the items that you'd be getting as rewards. Afterwards, there's not a lot of reason to use them. I know where Pearl... Why does everyone keep saying Pearl just moved from town? She left months ago. Alright, well, whatever. I will take that to her. I can't help you, Spike. Still not seeing Quetzal anywhere around. Where he could be. Not back here hiding. Maybe he's having an adventure with Velma or something, solving a mystery. Nope. People just don't want help today, it seems. Stupid mosquitoes. Alright, well. We tried to help to the best of our ability. There's only so much I can do for villagers. But they need to want to be helped for them to be helped. And clearly, that is not what they want at this moment. So, I guess we're gonna go empty our pockets and go back home. I'm here to sell some stuff. This and this and this and this. This, and also this. It's a few more bells than I thought I'd get, honestly. Time to stock my pockets with flowers. As we do. Because our garden needs it. I should take these. We are gonna have to start buying stuff en masse to get tickets soon, though. Or else we're gonna run out of time, and I'm gonna forget, and we're just not gonna win anything, and that would be sad. It'll be like that time we did win something, and it was DK Junior Math. Like, really the joke prize of all joke prizes. Alrighty. Porter, take me home using your magical teleporting train technology. Although it would be just faster if you teleported me instead of a whole train, but you know, whatever. I'm not picky, except when it comes to the people on the train I have to talk to. And I'm very picky. And rightfully so. Let's get out of here. And go catch bugs or something back home. Plus we got a thing we gotta deliver. At least Pearl will appreciate that we gave her something. Those people here don't appreciate that we're even offering to help. What's even more frustrating about the fact that you have to deal with Rover here is, unlike leaving a town and going somewhere else, you at least have the odd chance of running into someone who isn't Rover. There's no alternatives to this. This is the only option. And I'm not saying Blanca's a great alternative to Rover, but I mean at least it's something to mix things up. Give him some sort of seasonal dialogue or something, I don't know. Make it more interesting. Alright. here we are, back to work on our garden. The ever-expanding super garden of the town. Also, we need to get our mail. So we haven't done that yet. Throw that away. Throw this away. Hey, Crazy Red's coming to town. That's pretty cool. Throw that away. Throw that away. Get rid of this. And finally, that will be our mail. Actually, it would just be faster if I did this, I'm betting. Because I can't auto add mail to my inventory for some reason. Oh, and I sold my paper. Crap. Oh well. Guess I'll deal with that tomorrow. Right now, we've got a thing to deliver, and also flowers to plant. Oh, we're already up to here. Can I even plant in this corner? Yes, I can. Nice. It's weird, because that doesn't look like a full square. And the game is kind of picky about stuff like that. Alright. Oh, I did that. Something to dig up. What do we got here? Fossil. I can go drop those in front of my house after I talk to Pearl. How's the town doing? Yay, still perfect. Terrific. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That would have been a disaster if I let them stay around. I don't know if Wendell will be around, or Wendell Gulliver. That's the one I'm thinking of. But we should probably check near the coast anyway. Get rid of that. Good old Mr. Glowy spot. I'll take a 3,000 bells, thank you. But your sound effect is a little loud. Alright. Still no new villagers. Still a silly sleepy goat. There we go. I mean, on the bright side, we're going to get plenty of profits in the future from all of these fossils, but I don't have any paper to put them in right now. Or the ones in front of my house. But we got a flat stag, and we are actually up to time. That will allow us to get the giant beetle, so we might run into one of those too. That'd be pretty cool. Grab that one. I don't know where that came from, but I'm not going to question it. Oh, we should see if Booker's done his job today. While we're here. He did. Surprising. Hey, it's paper. That is, in fact, exactly what I need right now. I will take this. I mean, it was always mine. I lost it. Wink. Alright. Let us get rid of some stuff. So we can make more room for more stuff. Our town has no villagers. And because of the way the game's designed, there's not a lot I can do about that. Which I think is a problem. It is one of the few bright sides to later Animal Crossing games. You at least have some control over the comings and goings of villagers. Here, you kind of don't. There's another fossil. Pearl's not in, which is peculiar, to say the least. But I found her. That's a big fish. New plan. Catch the big fish. Looks too thin to be a giant catfish, though. Fish. Yep, giant catfish. Must have been on a diet or something. Never seen one that thin. Alright. Pearl, sorry to interrupt your fish watching, but I have a camera for you so you can take a picture of that fish. And then you can have that picture forever. And you can always watch that fish. So really, it's helpful I interrupted your fish watching. Yeah, I've had worse rewards. I've also had significantly better, but I've had worse. Alright. Let's see. Plop this on our inventory. Get rid of this. Write a letter to the museum. Plunk this over here. I'll probably just dump that extra fossil in front of my house. Get rid of this. Our town would have probably been just okay if I didn't get rid of all of these. And we can't have a just okay town, we have to have a perfect town. Alright, let's talk to our old pal Phyllis. First, I need to make a deposit. Getting close to that piggy bank every day. Next, I need to mail some stuff, because this is a completely reasonable hour to mail things. I'm gonna mail this. And you better believe this one's getting mailed. This one's gonna get mailed so fast your head'll spin, Phyllis. And of course, we can't leave the last one alone. He'll miss his friends too much, so we have to mail him too. Alright. See ya, Phyllis. Keeping the e-reader clean. She is a credit to her profession. Ball. Go back to your underwater kingdom. No one likes you. Alright. Next, I think we've got to go bug hunting. But first, right. Want to drop that? No. I want to write with words like that to the museum. That's an actual fossil. Hooray! It'll be worse than bells later. Drop this. Grab this. And we can move this over here. And for the sake of making a few more bells, we'll probably drop our shovel as well. Yeah, we gotta go bug hunting. And also maybe more giant catfish if we can run into them. Although I think the Arapaima might be available right now as well. And I think that's worth like 20,000 bells. So it might be worthwhile to catch one of them as well. You know, on the off chance it spawns. Ugh, excuse me. There's usually a bug on that tree, but there's not tonight. Alright, normally I don't like hanging around this particular side of the pond or river just because there's not really any way to access trees. If you want to look for big fish, that would be where you want to go. Silly sleepy goat. Actually. Oh no, I talked to her for the first time ever. I'm betting you're not used to callers at this hour because you go to bed like 2 hours ago. Bonk. And the story of Sleepy Goat might now be over forever. Stupid. Dronefly. I need a regular one. Or at least one that isn't a drone. Because drone beetles are just not worth anything. Especially compared to other beetles that are worth significant amounts. Provided we run into them. Not having much luck with that, though. Come on, beetles. Where are you? There's gotta be beetles somewhere. Somewhere very prone to getting beetles. I mean, realistically, what you'd want to do to catch beetles is drop fruit on the ground and let them catch some fruit. Not dissimilarly to how you catch ants in this game. The fact that they spawn on any tree whatsoever is a little bit less accurate, I think. There's another one. And there won't be another one on this acre because there's only one per acre. Because spawning limitations of the N64. Don't need a drone beetle. Let's go clockwise for once. That was a cockroach. This isn't, though. Got ourselves a flat stag. And we have room for 8 more. Alright. Let's see if we can fill our pockets yet again. 7. It's weird because the flat stags seem to be the most common of the bigger beetles, but they're worth more than, say, the dynastids. This acre's always pretty good for beetles. Not that we're finding any right now. Drone beetle. Let's avoid our garden just because I don't want to have to tiptoe around flowers too much. What the? Pearl, were you doing parkour? That was strange. She spawned on top of that sign. I know that happens to villagers and other animals. If you put a sign down where they spawn, they like freak out and jump on top of it, but the only one I know how to do that to consistently is Gracie, and it actually bugs the game out a little bit. You can't talk to her because she's flying in the air, because I guess her mouth is the trigger and it's too far away from you or something. But theoretically, if you were to plant a sign roughly where Gracie would stand in relativity to all the empty houses signs, you could make her levitate permanently and make it so that you couldn't actually do Gracie's challenge for the day. Which would kind of suck because, you know, Gracie's fashions are awesome. You know, when they're not giving you fruit clothes anyway. Because I don't want to dress like a watermelon. I don't. I wouldn't mind Gracie's shirt, and I wouldn't mind the cool shirt, but that's about it. That's probably why I wear the cool shirt so much, because it is in fact a very cool shirt. Although ironically, I got one not from Gracie, but from just a random villager. That's tiny fish. I don't need tiny fish, I need super fish. I think that's a giant one. Oh! Giant stag and the flat stag look almost identical. I think one is like maybe 5% bigger, but otherwise is basically identical. Well, and it has an insane price to sell it for, but otherwise it's basically the same bug. I gotta try and clean our house at some point. Still got room for 5 more. Alright. I'll probably give it maybe 5 more minutes to try and catch the last 5 beetles. If I didn't find this, though, that could have been disastrous. Our town might not have been perfect tomorrow. And our town must be perfect That's why I have a gold axe. Because of a perfect town. And it must remain perfect forever. That's like an eel or something. Don't have a lot of use for one of them. I wonder what fish that is. That's a decent size. I don't think it'd be a giant catfish, though. Might be a regular one. Yep. I think that still sells for a decent price, so we'll hold on to it. Still have to find... Oh look, it said dynasted. And we were doing so well without them. Because as we all know, stag beetles are way cooler than rhinoceros beetles. Drone beetle. Really, the tree that always has bugs hasn't had a single bug all night. That's peculiar. There's another one. Got room for 2 more. Alright. We are on our way. I didn't even see that until it was too late. I saw it, but it was just already leaving. I really should just stop running around, but I don't want to. Going slow is terrible. There's a mountain beetle. Is there another giant catfish to be had? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Also stuck on the environment because collision detection. Tiny fish. Tiny fish doesn't help. I need big fish that sells for lots of bells. So I can get a piggy bank to put bells in. Which kind of seems redundant, seeing how many bells you need to actually get one, but either way. That is sort of presently a thing we're gonna try and work towards, I guess. Nothing here. Where, oh where will the last beetle be? It's kind of strange how stuff just likes to spawn on exact specific stuff, but not like everything. Like, there's always exact specific trees where stuff just happens to spawn more than anywhere else, and it's just weird. I guess that's just a quirk of the whatever spawning algorithm or whatever, but you know, it's weird to run into an acre like 20 times and see something there every single time. I mean, I also understand that there's no way to really program random, true random anyway, but you know, nature is vaguely kind of random. At least as far as we humans can perceive it. I did actually read a paper on how all nature is in fact not as random as we like to perceive it, but because of our very small existence in the world, we just don't ever get to see the larger pattern. Stuff like that's kind of interesting. Alright, we can get rid of that dynasty beetle with this guy. Kind of sad we didn't find a giant beetle, though. But what can you do? That was not the beetle we wanted. Oh well. Anyway, I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night, as well as weekly Pokemon streams, and other stuff when we have the time. I have kind of 1 or 2 things planned to do either later this week or start of next week. We'll figure it out as time goes on. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos. In fact, it's getting close to 1,300 waiting just for you, and not just Animal Crossing, but all manner of crazy stuff. Seriously, I play so many different weird games. It's awesome. to discover all the weird and wonderful games in this games industry. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my abilities. And get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome stuff like catching all the beetles in Animal Crossing ever to the point where they go extinct and making billions off of it, because that's just how Animal Crossing is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.